Welcome back to a new episode of the Reading Room Ruffians, your favorite library podcast. Zach, don't make me shush you. No, we don't do that, right? Yeah,
that's right, because we're a good library.
Yeah, we're
the best librarians don't shush you. Come on, say the thing.
We say,
shut
up, but only to each other.
So today we are going to be doing our first little condensed discussion of Mort by Terry Pratchett. Before we get into that, I think we should do a little bit of a different intro just this one time because it's been requested that we bring back the fun ones, but I don't have one of those right now.
She ain't prepared.
So if we wanted to just wave and introduce ourselves and act like people don't know us, we can do that.
Ow.
Like it.
Oh, a little gremlin beside me.
I'm Carla.
Hi, I'm Ariel.
Mallory.
Where's your hi?
And I'm Zach.
What? Guys, come on!
It's balanced now. It's fine.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. I'm Zach. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm
On
Mallory.
episode 105.
Well, you never know. I have started things
It feels
way
weird that
into
there's
them.
that many episodes. Okay.
Yeah, our last one's 104, so crazy. Technically, there's been more than that because we've had at least 2 bonus episodes.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, are we doing life updates?
Yes.
Oh.
No skills.
Of Zachary.
Oh my gosh, I'm doing the life update first?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't gotten laid off yet, which is
That is
amazing.
not what I thought you were going to say. I was like,
Yeah,
Zach,
that isn't what you thought I was
this
gonna
is
say?
Not family friendly.
Oh, my word.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't gotten laid off yet. Anyway, Ariel, get your mind out of the gutter. Yeah, so that's been a thing. So far, so good. Aside from that, work's fine. You know, it's work. What you gonna do? Been reading a little bit more books recently. That's good. We had our book club thing, which I'll talk about in our next, I guess, book what we've been reading updates. Actually, no, I'll go ahead and say it. I read Cannery Row. It was pretty good. It's by, is it Steinbeck? John Steinbeck? Cannery Row? Yeah, it's by John Steinbeck. It's an interesting little book. It's just a bunch of stuff about a little town.
So you're the one that checked that out on my card?
Yes.
Okay, I almost
did.
deleted it. I'm like, I don't think
Dude,
this...
she's done that to me. You have to tell her when you get a book.
Like,
Just assume that it's one of us. Don't get rid of the book.
I'm like, but I could,
Come on, man.
I forgot you did that, but and I thought, there's no way Ariel's reading this.
No.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That's not a book she would read. It's a good book, though. Aside from that, and the work updates, it's starting to get actually a little bit warm, so I've been taking out the paddleboard a little bit. That's been fun. Been paddleboarding around Lake Union. So that's nice.
Warm.
What's that?
And huh?
Starting to get warm.
Yeah, it's starting to get warm. I mean, today it's pretty toasty. It's going to be 80.
Gross out here.
That's really hot.
It's 80 at 9 o'clock at night here.
It's been in the 90s.
No, it got down to
It's been
60 last
so
night.
humid.
Yeah, it's still pretty chilly.
Disgusting. Awful.
Oh, and another thing, I'm just gonna keep saying that. I used one of those weight belt things, at the gym the other day. Those things really work. Do a good job. Make you feel like an idiot. And I could barely get the thing off because it's so stiff. But you put that belt on, and it's like you're stronger. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the thing? Like when you do deadlifts and stuff like that? That belt? Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. It made
Where
it
they
so.
flick it open.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was struggling with my lift, and I put the belt on, and it gives you something to brace your abs against, right? So you press, and then it helps your form stay better, and just makes it a little bit not easier really, but it helps you control yourself better. It's really nice, honestly.
I can't say that I've ever used one.
I like
That was the first time I ever did it.
the montages of people flicking them off.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching that.
Yeah.
The montages of people what?
Flicking them off.
Oh.
Undoing him.
It's
Yeah.
yeah. No, I get that. I can't do that. I've tried so hard. Maybe it's just
Well,
the belt
you're
that
not-
I'm using.
you're not
It's the
cool.
one at the gym. I don't know. I'm like struggle busting, thinking I'm not gonna be able to get the thing off, and I'm gonna be like forever living in this belt.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
pretty bad.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, that's my life updates.
Who's next?
I have been getting ready for Cedar Lakes for like the last month. So I am
What are you gonna do, Cedar Lakes?
with selling the jewelry and the pebble art and stuff like
The
that.
same thing she does
See,
every
you
year.
got to say this stuff. We don't
The
know.
same thing we do every year.
The listeners don't
Take
know.
over
I'm
the
trying
I,
to take over the
but
world.
the listeners don't know.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
saying.
making my jewelry and my pebble art for the arts and crafts fair, and I was not at all ready this year. It's like one of the years that you have put everything else because you had plenty of stuff, and then all of a sudden you have nothing.
Yeah.
Well, this was the nothing year, and it's been a month to 6 weeks of constant making stuff.
Oof.
Yeah, I am so tired.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Carla has a like jewelry shop, and it's called what, Carla?
Magpie.
Yeah.
Magpie
shameless plug.
Creation.
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
There's lots of magpies out there.
She makes beautiful jewelry. Just so you
Gotta put
know.
it out there.
She does.
yeah, but
They're
they are rocks.
rocks.
Pretty rocks.
Very
because-
pretty.
They are pretty rocks.
Yes.
I was helping her price them the other night,
Yeah.
and I was like, "You should price this one at 70."
Because she wanted it.
'Cause I wanted it. I
She
didn't want her to
takes
sell it.
every green piece. I
Yeah.
have.
I mean, same.
I want it so bad.
Wait, was she pricing it high so that
Yeah,
it wouldn't sell
yeah,
and then she
yeah.
could have it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is that
that's
the
what she
idea?
was doing.
Oh, okay.
sure was. If it doesn't sell, it's coming home with me.
Yup.
This is probably why I don't have anything.
That's probably.
Pretty. Okay, Ariel,
Amazing.
your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I got my nose pierced on both sides. So that's new.
Mhm.
I just finished 2 classes for my summer semester, and I started my 3rd one today actually. Got real big mad about it because I got a B in one of them when I should have got an A.
That's rude.
But, the teacher will hear about it when I emailed him or when they watch me, because I had to take a test and they had to watch me, and I said lots of mean things. So that should be
Wow.
fun for them. There was lots of cuss words involved. Let's see, what other updates do I got? Not much. I had 4 teeth cut out of my face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get to keep them though. They let me keep Anton's when Anton got his teeth cut out. So
They
we
should
could,
have let you keep yours.
Yeah,
to
some
let him go
some
to the-
dentists don't
I
let
think-
you do it anymore.
I think
I've
it's,
asked for mine a couple times. They just won't
tooth
do it.
fairy business, but for
Right.
Anton's,
Yeah.
but maybe I wanted mine.
I'm just saying, like,
oh, that's my teeth.
I want
Those
the
were
tooth
mine.
fairy
I
to
grew
visit
them.
me. Like, I'm poor. Give me money.
Yes, help me. I'm poor.
But the tooth fairy came when I was a kid.
Let's see. The only other life update, really, I think, is I have convinced someone new to start reading Dungeon Crawler Carl and the Dresden Files and Piranesi. And I also put Scythe on the list that he has to read.
Yeah.
That was actually good.
That one is good. He agreed with me that Piranesi is a waste of time. And he loves Dungeon Crawler. So, yeah.
as it should be.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Whatever.
But yeah, I don't think I don't know. I'm working, go to school. That's about my life right now.
Yeah.
Nothing exciting.
Yeah, I guess
Alright.
that's my turn, isn't
Yep,
it?
your turn.
Life update. I got my ears pierced, like I guess we technically are calling them second holes, but they kind of look like they could be first holes. It's this whole saga with my ears
It's
as a child.
1.5 holes.
Yeah, 1.5 holes. And last night cleaning it, I lost one of the balls down the drain. So I'm like freaking out about it. but it'll be fine.
Oh, I was cleaning my nose rings last night when we were here pricing stuff. And I was like, cleaning your nose rings with an alcohol wipe will sure clear out your sinuses.
I think you're supposed to let it dry before you put it back in.
No. Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
allowed
no,
to
wait,
take...
because it's a new piercing you have to do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
that's
take it out.
miserable.
Yeah. I've just been doing the saline rinse.
Well, I didn't have any with me, so I was like, we'll just... It's fine.
I'm scared of doing alcohol on my ears.
Nope.
Yeah.
It only stings for a little bit.
Just for me.
I'm a baby. And also, I don't want to ruin these. My other ones got ruined. That's it was a whole my ear saga is insane. but anyway, yeah. So Ariel and I went to get the piercings together because we're twinsies.
There was a deal.
Yeah. Well, for you it was.
Yeah, for me there was a deal. It was a hell of a deal.
I missed her. Yeah, I missed her deal for like actual ear piercings. So I had to pay normal prices, but it was fine because worth it. It was kind of weird. I've never had my ears pierced by an actual needle before.
Yeah.
They used a needle.
Oh, like
Yeah.
the tattoo shop peeps do it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Apparently, everybody says it's like better. I don't know.
It is
says
way
it's
better. I remember having my ears pierced both times with guns at Claire's, and it was awful.
Well, I'll tell you something about Claire's.
They crush
They
it through
don't
there.
train people to pierce your ears, and I know that because of one. This is a long time ago, but one Christmas they needed help, and my sister worked there.
Yeah.
So I hired on for, I don't know, like 3 or 4 weeks during Christmas, or I don't know, something like that. And somebody came in to have their ears pierced, and it was just her there. And she said, "Come on, you're going to help me with this." I'm like, "What?" I think I'd been there like 3 days.
Oh my
easy.
God.
It's
And
easy.
it
You
was
just,
like a kid,
just squeeze the
too.
trigger.
I was
Oh,
like,
no,
oh,
absolutely
Just
not.
make sure
Well,
they're even.
She was like 1, 2, and I was like 2, 3, and then chunk.
Well,
it
they'll
was-
tell. I mean, I guess now they
No
know that like
training.
the guns are actually just like a trauma
Yeah,
anyway.
it's like-
so like a needle piercing is I guess the needles have a hole in them. Oops,
Yeah, it's
sorry.
hollow, so it like
Yeah,
takes out that chunk, and it makes it easier for them to heal because it's
Yeah.
like a tube
it's
instead
not
of
a puncture.
Instead of just a
trauma
puncture. Oh, I didn't know that was
puncture.
a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Hashtag
honestly,
wow.
my ears do not hurt like at all. And I could not have said that about either of the times I had my ears pierced as a child. So
my nose is
I'm
still
with
a
it.
little sore, but I also hit them a lot.
I was going to say, you also have your glasses sitting like right on them.
Yeah, I know. It's like I can feel when my glasses get too close to them because I can feel my nose rings. The day after I got them done, I was like, I'm very aware there's new metal in my face.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mentioned it'd be something to get used to.
Now I don't
'Cause, like,
notice them
keep-
unless, my glasses slide down my face. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's fair.
But I mean, I'm not really doing anything crazy. I'm rereading the Dresden series. I have binged the crap out of that. I think I started them last month.
yeah, something like
I'm
that.
on book 7. It's my favorite.
Ooh,
my
isn't that
favorite.
Deadbeat?
Yes, it's my favorite. It's the
I was gonna
best
say it's my
one.
absolute favorite. I love Deadbeat.
It's the
Good
best
God, it's so
one.
good.
But yeah, so I'm listening to that right now, and Mickey 7 just came available for me to check out in Libby. So I don't know. I guess I'll read that. That was like
that's in my.
yeah.
I think that's reserved right now
Yeah.
Which
for
one's that
me.
one?
That was the
on-
book that he wanted to read for our book club first, that he suggested.
Yeah, but it took too long.
yeah.
Oh.
We should read
Right,
it eventually for the
Yeah.
book club. I'm just saying, like, it took too long, so I
Yeah.
wasn't able to read it. I think it's in there now. I think it's in your Libby, Mama. Just saying. Unless
Our
you
Libby.
returned it.
Our collective Libby.
The collective Libby.
I mean, that's how it should be, in my opinion.
It
Just
works
let
out
me
that
know
way
so
better,
that I don't
honestly.
just like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Return
Who does
it.
that?
Yep.
Middle of a book, and she's like, return. How do you use an Audible credit?
I did that to Kelsey once. I gave her my library card. I was like, oh my God, it's fine. And I opened it up, and it was It by Stephen King. And I was like, oh, absolutely not. I did not do that. Who is doing this? I
Okay, so
returned
just a thing for all of our listeners and people who are on the podcast. If you see a book that is on your Libby and you didn't check it out, don't return it because it wasn't you.
Okay, but
Even
that's
if
only
somebody stole your book, I mean your library card, let them read it. It's okay.
I didn't didn't want it to
The
mess
guy-
up what it showed me, but it was fine. But yeah, she called me and she goes, did you return that book? And I was like, oh my God, it was you.
Well, the first time you don't
Yeah.
think about it because you're not used to
Yep.
somebody else using it.
Yep.
No, I don't. The guy in Turkey who occasionally uses my Netflix or whatever back in the day, I let him have it. I don't care. I just wish he'd switch the language back, you know?
Yeah,
fine.
that's fair. That's fair. I guess I can start doing like a nail check.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh God, maybe if I can find, there we go. That's my nails
Okay.
right now. Yay.
This has reminded me of something. I saw probably a reel or a short or something like that. Anyway, the other day about how women are probably going blind. They almost certainly are, because apparently all you guys will like pick up stuff. You know, like tap. You can't hear it over this probably because Discord's cutting it out. But you like tap your fingernails against whatever the heck you've got in your hand in videos.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people do this a bunch. Just click their nails against them. So
What's wrong with
they're
that?
saying it's like echolocation. You know.
Oh,
So you guys
my
can't
Lord.
see it until
Oh,
you tap.
We
on
just
it.
like the tippy tappies.
And then you can see
Tippy
it.
tappies are nice sometimes.
God.
People do it all the time. I didn't notice it until this
It's
person said it, and then
fun.
every time I was just like scrolling through stuff, you know, mindlessly, and I'll see somebody like holding something, and they'll like tap on it. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck is this? It's
that
true.
really started
Guys
because
are
of the
turning
whole
into bats.
ASMR thing. Like
Mhm.
it was a whole craze for a while. I mean, it still is, but
Yeah, anytime you pick something
now
up, you
it's
go,
just like an ASMR. Like people automatically do it just to get that crowd in, I guess.
I just do it because
I
I'm like,
guess.
Yeah.
It's weird.
need my little tippy tappies. Like I'm a little chihuahua running on tile floor.
It's that kind of sound, honestly.
It
It really is. If you guys haven't seen this, scroll through some stuff and look at this. You'll notice the start of the tippy tapping and everything. Weird.
I don't know if they heard it, but I tapped my screen like on my phone for them. They probably didn't hear it though.
Tap
so.
it on the arm.
Oh well,
No, don't do that. You're gonna break your arm again. Don't do that.
that's fair. It's wobbly.
Oh, you can do it on your cup.
It's a mic arm, not her actual
Oh,
arm.
there we go.
So- I was demonstrating with my controller. I don't have nails though, so I don't think it picked up
Would you
anything.
shush?
I did it on my cup.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. So that's
Um,
pretty much it. Nothing really new. I'm boring.
Cool. Should we get into the
Yeah.
book then?
Yes. Who
Okay.
has the book to read the summary?
I do.
Okay.
This is Terry Pratchett's Mort. Death comes to everyone eventually on Discworld. And now he's come to Mort with an offer the young man can't refuse. No, literally, can't refuse since being dead isn't exactly compulsory. Actually, it's a pretty good deal. As Death's apprentice, Mort will have free board and lodging. He'll get the use of the company horse, and he won't have to take time off for family funerals. But despite the obvious perks, young Mort is about to discover that there is a serious downside to working for the Reaper Man, because this perfect job can be a killer on one's love life.
True.
I don't know.
That is such a weird description.
I know. I mean, just as I'm reading it, I'm thinking this does not really go with
They
what I've
really-
read so
yeah.
far.
They really could have done a better
Yeah.
summary of that book,
Yeah.
frankly. But I mean, it's not wrong. It's just not.
No, it's just not.
It's just not right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, the first part is actually wrong. Like the compulsory thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, it's compulsory, not compulsatory. I don't know what word you said, Mother.
As soon as I said it, I'm like, that's wrong.
She just kept going. Nobody would have known. Just that cat
Yep.
pointed it out.
Way
Yeah,
to
thank
ruin
you
it,
very much.
Zach.
Thank
Oh,
you
I'm
very
saying
much.
it.
Yeah.
I gotta be pedantic about this
Wow.
stuff. So this is the fourth book of the Discworld series chronologically, apparently.
But the first one,
release order, I guess.
Mhm.
And as we've said before, do not read the books in actual order. Like the Discworld book should not be read in order. It's just a dumb idea.
don't read
you
them in
pick-
series order. Read them in sub-series order.
Right.
Exactly. You pick a sub-series. Like in this case, it's this is Death's his first book,
Yeah,
right?
so
As
it's
Death
Death.
is a
Death
he
is the
wasn't really
sub-
a main character, but he was like a important
That's about
secondary
him.
character.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's a good one to start with if you want to go with the Death series. And I forgot actually, I was getting this one confused with Reaper Man.
Oh, that's my favorite.
That's the second
I
one.
really
isn't it?
like
Yep.
Reaper Man. Is that the second one? I think it is. I think you're right. Anyway, yeah, Reaper Man. I think there's only 2 in the Death series or
Nope,
Death
there's 4.
sub-series thing. Or is there 4?
There's 4. I looked it up. Look at me.
Oh.
I'm like the
What
only
are
one
they? Do
prepared.
you remember?
No, I don't know that.
I used to have them
Wow.
all printed out on like really tiny paper that I
But-
cut out and I used to keep at the desk.
Yeah, I do know that Reaper Man is number 2 and that there are 4 in the series.
Yeah, Reaper Man, Soul Music, and Hogfather. Counting Hogfather. Thief of Time, maybe? Probably Thief of Time. I wouldn't count Hogfather as a death one. But it's got Death's Daughter in it. I don't know. I think the big ones are Reaper Man, Soul Music, and Thief of Time. Probably.
And Mort.
And Mort, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah. I forgot I was getting this confused with Reaper Man. Mort is a fun character thus far. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I've already finished the book. Let's be honest here.
Yeah,
I read
I
it
did
in one
too.
day.
I'm gonna have to read it again
Maybe
before
2
we do
days.
our deep dive.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna just say that they're much better to listen to
Mm-hmm.
than to read. There is so much more richness when you hear it
Yeah.
than reading it. And he's got all kinds of little footnotes in this.
Yeah.
Literally, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like there'll be like little asterisks, and then you have to go down and the bottom of the page and find stuff. It's like, and some of them are quite long. I mean, at one point, it's like one of the guys goes to the cupboard,
Yeah.
the wizard guy, and then under the asterisk, it has a list of everything that was in that cupboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which comes up
That's
later
kinda fun, though.
yeah,
It
it
does,
comes up
yeah.
later in like what he was
Mhm.
pulling out of his pockets.
Yeah.
Oh, see, now
Huh.
that makes a little bit more sense in the actual book because they did say it. They just didn't actually say like, but it had like a little bring before
Yeah,
he would
where they
read them
put
off,
the-
and
Yes,
then keep reading, keep the story going. So that makes more sense.
I enjoy when they add the footnotes
I
in
mean,
there.
me too.
Like, I like their
See,
little...
I missed
they need
I
to
missed
be
having
there.
them, yeah.
Yeah.
And then having to stop what you're doing and going down. I don't know. It's better being
It just
when you listen to it.
because they work it in.
Yep.
Yeah, I loved this book. I did listen to it, and I also must say I really loved the voice of death.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It
Is
is good.
Is it
I
the
think
same
you
one
get
as
the
Reaper Man?
reader, narrator gets better. What's his name again?
I don't know.
Who? Which one?
The Discworld narrator.
Is it the same narrator?
I don't know.
Blah,
For
blah, blah, blah.
almost all of them, I think.
It was a girl that narrated Mort, but like there were 2 other men that did voices within the book as well. For
Just-
me.
Zach, you have a computer. Why don't you
I'm looking
use
it up right
that
now.
and
That's why
look
I'm
it up?
looking it up. I'm doing it. Mort.
So, the cook, what was his name?
Albert.
Albert.
Okay,
Yeah.
did his voice not sound like a weird mix of Snape and Filch?
Yes. Yes.
That's all I could see.
Yes.
Can't comment on that
too.
one.
Me too.
I was like, he talks like Snape, but sounds like Filch. And I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, that was a really weird, and I couldn't quite place Filch, but now that you've said it, that's exactly
Yeah.
what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it's like Snape, but not.
Yeah, Snape and Filch had a baby.
Oh my.
And it's Albert.
There's apparently a new Did you guys listen to the new version or the old version?
I might have listened to the new version because, like I
Did
said,
it
was
talk? Did they say like that they're end of CD1,
no.
No, I don't.
start
think-
of CD2? Okay,
No.
so I listened to the old one, so it's different. It's a
I
different
was going to say,
person
this is
reading it.
whatever
Yeah.
was on Audible.
Okay,
Yeah.
then that's the new one.
Okay.
That's with I think Sian Clifford, Sian.
I'm not helping you.
I'm looking.
Cien.
Yeah, Sian. I think it's Sean.
I'm just throwing noises out. I don't know. I can't read half the words y'all put in front of me. You don't really think?
Yeah, it's Sean. It's like
Yeah,
I
it
think
is
it's like
Sean.
Irish.
I
That's
say I
sort
can't
of
read. I can't
Sean.
pronounce half
It's
the
like,
words
you
y'all
know,
put in front
like
of
people
me.
have the name Siabon, Shaban.
It's Siobhan, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, Siobhan. Yeah, Siobhan. But yeah, the point is it's spelled weird.
Yeah.
It's Welsh.
Sure. It's spelled
Or Irish.
weird.
One of the
Welsh.
two. Anyway, it's Sean. So Sean Clifford, and the other one was Nigel Planer.
Nigel.
Nigel Planer is the old one. Sean Clifford is the new one. Except they have Bill Nye in this one as too. As in like the British actor Bill Nye.
Not the,
Not-
science
Not the
guy.
science guy.
Not the science guy.
I was
the
like,
other one.
I don't remember his voice.
Yeah.
I don't know who exactly he did a voice for in it, but probably somebody.
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
know.
that they saw me make he didn't do that face in real time. It was-
Okay, Bill Nye does the footnotes, and Peter Serafinowicz does the voice of
that
death.
sounds right.
So you got 3 people in the new one, but it's Sean Clifford does the majority of it. Anyway, so yeah, I mean anything standing out as like general vibes from this one as opposed to I guess the other Discworld books or just
Yeah.
like books in general.
I think because I read Reaper Man first, because with Terry Pratchett, I have been all over the place
Mhm.
with stuff. I liked Bill so much in Reaper Man that this one is not holding my interest as much as because I like that character so
Yeah.
much better.
Bill is death, for those who don't know.
Yeah.
I was not trying to give it away.
Also spoilers.
Yes,
I don't
yeah.
think that
Spoilers?
they say his.
They never call him Bill
He's
in the
just
first
death.
one. He's just
No.
death. And
I
when
know
you
that's why you're
look
not
it
supposed to
up,
say
I
it.
wouldn't call that a spoiler.
That's not
I'm
a
just
spoiler
saying.
because everyone's going to know who Bill is. When you say Reaper
Bill's
Man,
the pony
I
in the
like
Lord of the
Bill.
Rings.
Maybe
We haven't mentioned any of the characters in Mort besides Mort and Albert.
well, maybe they would
Mort Albert,
read ahead
death.
to find out.
Yeah. Hopefully, you guys have read this with us by now. I mean, I think all 3 of us have
I
finished
mean, I
it.
think
Carla
that naming
hasn't
those
yet,
characters is not a huge deal.
but no,
The back of the
I
book
don't.
has, like, it
I
spoils
wouldn't
most
count
of that.
that as a spoiler.
No.
Well, okay, Bill is death because he had to have some kind of name.
Yeah.
That is a spoiler.
Actually, that according to the Wikipedia page for Terry Pratchett, that is not why.
Okay, that was my idea. That was my reasoning. I read the
Okay,
book. That's
Gave away my spoiler off camera.
Okay. Um,
Well,
So,
if
yeah,
whenever
I've
we
only-
read that one.
I've only
talk
ever
about it.
read the We Free Men series by Terry Pratchett
best
before
one.
this.
That
I
is-
mean,
I think that's the
it
best
really-
one.
yeah.
it really is just amazing. I love Tiffany and the We Free Men. But I really, for me, this was just like kind of on par with that. Just the vibes.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know.
It
It's
fits Witches
adventurous.
Abroad
Oh,
more
that's
than
a
it
good one,
does
too.
We Free Men.
Yeah.
I feel.
I
It's
just
it's
feel
more
it's
that vibe. We're like no,
light.
Witches Abroad is probably the closest one, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, it was just like light, and it wasn't like I was invested in what was happening, but I wasn't sweating bullets about it. It was a nice, good, not slow, whatever book. I didn't want to like,
Leisurely.
yeah. Yes.
I like
Words.
it, but I don't
Yep.
love it like I love some of the other ones.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is just the thing. A lot of his earliest books. Like I said, this one's 4.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it really picks up until maybe the next one or the one after that. Weird Sisters or Sorcery, one of those two. I think is where it really starts getting good. And I think 8 Guards is that's
a
like
good one. Yeah,
Guards is top tier.
Yeah.
Like that's a very good book and a very
Yeah.
good series. So the first 3-4 books, you know. Oh no, Equal Rights is the one I was thinking of. That's a good book too. But yeah, no, I mean all of his earlier books just aren't as good as some of the other ones because he just wasn't as experienced of a writer and he didn't really know the world quite as well. But even so, I mean, reading Terry Pratchett again, it always stands out to me how clever he is with all of the stuff he's saying. All the little puns, all of the little like just sort of absurdist commentary about stuff is always incredibly fun.
Mhm.
And-
And
the
that's what I
philosophy.
really look forward to
Yeah.
when reading his stuff.
I mean, he kind of hints, or maybe I'm just seeing more into it than's there, that about the almost the cave analogy where you just see the shadows and the real is not. You don't see what's real; you just see the shadows of it. But
Yeah, the allegory of the cave. I'm trying to think
he-
about if there was an actual explicit mention of it.
I don't remember anything to do with that.
Well, it's like where it's because there was times when Mort was more solid or more real or more
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
everything
no,
else around him.
Oh,
And
gotcha,
Binky
gotcha.
was, which is the horse.
The horse.
We're not going to get into like who Binky is.
I love Binky.
Yeah.
I love
Was
Pinky.
more real, more substantial than
He was more horse than the other
Yes,
horses.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
More. Yeah. They were more real.
It's a
I
they
had
were
much
real.
more
That was-
muchness.
And
So
he was
much
just
fun.
It's like a matrix, almost like they
Yeah.
were living
Yeah,
like they talk about us now, living in a matrix. So.
Yeah.
gotcha.
That was really fun.
And this was long before then.
Mm-hmm.
When was this written? Or it was released?
I don't know.
It's in the 80s, I
1987.
think.
As much as he would write things and then stick it in the folder or whatever
Mhm.
that we learned from his
Yeah.
biography,
Mm-hmm.
I would not
got
be
it. The
surprised
biographies.
that
Mhm.
that's why he's got so much stuff like connected later on in books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like they do explicitly mention the allegory of the cave at some point, but I don't think it was in this book. And they probably say it's like what's name, because he always says what's name.
Mhm.
So it's like a filler because they don't say what it is exactly until like later.
What it
A what's
is?
name.
I had a thought about your arm.
But yeah,
I think where mine
I don't
leans
know, like I
over
said-
this table and hers leans over that table and yours doesn't, that maybe that's why it's like,
I was thinking about that.
ma'am?
Rode the
what is
struggle bus.
happening?
I lost my arm while Carla was talking, and I had to do surgery.
Of course.
So I kept
Of
talking
course.
to like
It was weird
distract.
because I hadn't touched it in like forever. And
It
it
was
just
just like,
like
boop.
started moving into my face, and I'm like, what's happening?
Make it real.
You guys will get it figured out. For the audio listeners, they have new mic arms to make my job
Dude,
easier as the
yeah.
editor. So
Yeah.
like
We
it's
probably
just
should have
better.
added that in our life update.
And yeah, apparently Mallory's having
Mallory-
difficulties.
Yeah, she's on the struggle
Because
bus.
of course I am.
Anyway,
Yeah, back to back to the show.
back to Mort. So that's our sort of non-spoilery discussion of it. I guess next time, hopefully everybody will have read the book
yeah.
completely. Listeners, read
Yeah.
the book. It's not that long.
No.
You got no excuses.
it's a
If you
very short
need
book.
to get the book, email me. I can hook you up. It's on YouTube. Okay, it's on YouTube. You can get the whole thing on there if you really just can't find it.
Are you serious?
So the whole book is on
I
YouTube.
wasted
yeah.
an Audible credit when I could have
Yeah, you
listened
spend
on
an Audible
YouTube.
credit. Here,
I
I'm just gonna link it to you guys in the chat.
have been
I want to punch Zach
literally
in the face.
reading this when I prefer to listen to Terry Pratchett.
Oh, Zach, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
How is it? I just found out that it was in there. Mort, Terry Pratchett.
When?
I think
When did
most
you
of the books
just
are on
find out?
there.
Was it? Was it?
Yeah.
Just like 5 minutes ago or a week ago?
You better.
This
watch
one's
your
been up
issue.
for
Choose
a
your
year.
answer quickly.
It's the new Audible version. If you guys just search Mort Terry Pratchett,
Okay, but when did
You'll get it, but-
did you find out, Zach?
I found out today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very nice of you.
Good answer.
Yeah.
I have a copy of all the books already, so I didn't need to like get them. You guys should have just told me.
I'm pretty sure Mama did.
I did.
Well, I didn't hear it, but Mort is on the thing.
You're
I
on
bet you
the
the other ones are. Let me
list
check
right
see if
now.
like Reaper. And the Estate of Terry Pratchett. Please don't take these down because they're great. Yeah, no, there's this YouTube channel called Story Time, and it has at least a few of the books because I'm looking at the other one. The next one here, it's Reaper Man.
That's a good one.
So yeah, you can just listen to it online if you really want to.
Well, howdy
All right,
doody.
cool.
Okay, well, do we have anything else to add before I lose my arm again?
I'm definitely going to check out YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No.
good to know.
It's a cool place. Oh, I have one thing. Okay, if you guys are listening and you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It's great. Do it. Click the button, and then just listen to our stuff. And if you are a new listener, there's 104 other episodes.
Mhm.
Go back through and listen to them all.
Yeah.
Go
and
check.
do it on your whatever podcast thing you have, and watch them on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well,
And share them with everybody you know.
that's a bit excessive.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you don't have to watch us. I'm just saying.
go back and
like-
listen to the one where we talk about books we hate. Go listen to
Those
that
are
one.
always good.
About books.
Books
Do you
we
remember
hate.
which episode that is?
There's
No.
one at episode 9 or something like that. It's real early.
There's
I
I was going
like,
to say there's
way,
a
way
couple
back,
of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was
probably the best one.
Yeah.
I still think the best early episode was the Jasper DeWitt one.
Oh yeah, the Jasper DeWitt one. If you want to go back and listen to a really good interview, that was.
Well, no,
that was
And
really
even
good.
the
not,
book
not his
discussion.
interview, although that was a very
that was
good episode.
excellent. Yeah, he's
But the one where we discussed the book
because we had
that brought
different-
him to us.
Oh,
Because we had
yes, that's also a
different,
good point.
Yeah.
When we discussed
Yeah.
the book,
Yeah.
because apparently there's multiple versions of
Yeah.
that book. and I had no idea.
That was so
That was a good one.
funny.
Oh, speaking of which, for anyone who's interested, since we discussed his new book, didn't we, on this?
Yes.
Okay. His new book is currently being
yeah.
edited right now. He had a beta reader read it, and she was very hard on her criticisms. So he is going through and fixing those, and
I'm so
then
excited.
hopefully soon it'll be out.
I'm so excited.
I
hope it
emailed
didn't
him,
change
and
it much.
Did he tell you about that D&D game he was going to run?
No, I didn't ask about it. But he did send us AI photos of the main characters.
Yay!
Yeah, so
That
Oh
is
my
true.
God.
That was kind of
Oh
cool.
my God, that's great.
maybe
allowed to
if
share
he's,
those?
I don't know. We'd have to ask.
Yeah.
But he did send us those, so hopefully he's cool with that, and we can share them.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
we love
very-
you,
that
Jasper.
that
He is
episode, by
so
the way,
quick,
the one
'cause
where
I
we read
emailed
the
him
book
and
was
literally-
episode 14.
An hour later, he emailed back.
Yeah.
He was like, "This is why it's not been published yet." Because I was like, "Jasper, I was looking on Goodreads and it's not got a publication date yet." Excuse me, sir.
Tippy tappy.
But yeah, that's what's going on with that. So cannot wait for that to get put
Yeah.
out.
For realsies. In case you couldn't tell, we love you, Jasper DeWitt.
So
a lot. Jasper fan club right here.
Absolutely.
No, but that is a really cool update.
It is a very cool update. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, if we don't have anything else, as we stated before, our next episode we will be doing a deep dive into Mort, and I think all of us are going to have to listen to it again so that we know
Yeah.
what we're talking about. And I don't know what we're doing after that.
Maybe we could have for the people that have listened to it with us
Mhm.
or read it with us.
Have
Maybe
them
we could
Discuss with us.
yeah, or have a
Have them send in questions.
that
or
would be
their
good.
thoughts.
Or, and eventually, we might be able to
Yeah.
where we could do a raffle and choose somebody to actually come
Yeah.
on the podcast with us
Yeah.
to talk about a book.
Yeah.
Which should be kind of fun.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Okay. So if you've listened on our next episode, make sure you comment or email us or something your thoughts about the book.
Yeah.
Even if it's just one of us personally on our Facebooks or something like that. If you
Mhm.
if your friends on there with us,
Yeah.
that's fine.
And maybe even you can send in your thoughts to the library's Facebook page. if
That
you
works
don't-
too. Yeah. Yeah.
If
The library's
you-
Facebook
yeah.
page.
So, if you don't want your thoughts out there for everybody to see, but you still want us to talk about them or whatever.
Yeah. And if you don't want us to mention your name or anything like
Mhm.
that, just tell us, hey, I'd like to remain anonymous.
we'll
And-
name you though. We'll give you names.
Yeah.
This one's Carl.
This
Carl
is
kills
Gunther.
people.
Carl, that kills people. No, okay, sorry. Back to the end of this episode. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Before we go, remember, only the best libraries have librarians who don't shush you.
But we do lose our arms.
And also probably because we're crying laughing about something. So.
Uh,